Para saan ulit to?
Assessment lang, parang psych eval. No, don't think of it as counseling kwentuhan lang. Baka may mga worries ka or concerns.
Now, what you just saw is the teaser trailer for 12 Weeks, one of the entries to this year's Cinemalaya Film Festival. It tells the story of a 40-year-old woman who just broke up with her partner and then discovers she's pregnant. How will she decide on what to do next? Well, joining us to tell us more about this film, we have director Anna Isabelle Matutina and one of the main cast, Claudia Enriquez. Good morning to you both. Lovely to have you join us this morning. Direk, let me start off with you. I mean, how does it feel, first up, to be included in this year's Cinemalaya lineup? I mean, you were part of other Cinemalayas way back in 2005, 2006, but for short films. This is your first full-length film. How are you doing with all of this? It's just, people can actually watch your film now. It's not online anymore. Your first full-length, a lot.
It's very exciting because first of all, we didn't have Cinemalaya for 2 years because of the pandemic. And then actually when I started with Cinemalaya in 2005, that was the very first Cinemalaya also. So para siyang parang it feels like a homecoming. Like I'm back in Cinemalaya after 18 years or 17 years because I was part of the first one. And then Cinemalaya is going back again, and then I'm part of the finalists again. So it feels very exciting, but also there's a lot of pressure. But yeah, I'm super excited and super grateful to Cinemalaya for this.
Well, Direk, Isabel, we understand about this film, not 12 Weeks, that you started conceptualizing this way back in 2017. I mean, tell us a little bit more about the story. We were trying to get a lot from the teaser, but teaser talaga. I couldn't grab a lot from that. Tell us a little bit about the story and what inspired you to create a movie with this particular theme.
So actually, the story is almost like a coming of age story for a 40-year-old woman, but it basically talks about the messiness of motherhood, because I always felt like the discussion surrounding motherhood in our local cinema is very limited. So I kind of wanted to do a story on the imperfect woman, because not all mothers are always self-sacrificing. And I think most mothers feel they're bad mothers. There's no such, the good mother is like an illusion, or it's impossible. There's no good mother in terms of how society depicts it, because, there's too much pressure surrounding that role. And back in 2017, I did this because I was turning 40 also. And I really wanted to be a mother, but I was turning 40, so that became a problem. I wasn't sure if I was still going to be a mom, and I was also thinking, if I do end up becoming a mom, would I want to keep that? Would I actually really want to be a mom? Because it's a very, very heavy and complicated stage to go through. So there.
I mean, that's right. I mean, motherhood is definitely a challenge. I mean, for everybody, I mean, we all try to be the best, but for some reason, as you said, we're never, ever, ever perfect. Claudia, your role here, tell us a little bit more about that. And, how did you prepare for this role?
So I played the role of Lorna. So Lorna is the best friend of Alice, the lead role. And she's a very supportive friend, but at the same time, she also is the one who tells or calls out Alice whenever he needs to hear it. And then, but at the same time, all throughout the film, she also overcomes her own struggles while Alice is going through all that. So as a different kind of motherhood troubles also. So yeah, that's the role I portrayed. And it was interesting because Direct Shine was really, really accommodating to us as actors, and also the processes that we also had to spend time together. Max and I spent time together and became friends also beforehand. we did some and hung out also.
So kung mga parang you could say that ikaw ang nagiging konsyensya ni Max.
In a way, parang siya yung nagsa-snap back dun sa kay Alice na uy, yeah, so kasi of course, we all make mistakes, but minsan we also need that friend. Lorna is that friend.
Okay, and for you, Derek, I just want to find out more about this year's theme ng Cinemalaya. We understand it is breaking through the noise. Now, focusing on your film once again, I mean, how is your film breaking the noise, and what noise are you trying to break?
Well, actually, it's very coincidental that because my film actually touches on the issue of abortion, and it's very relevant these days because of what happened in the U.S., the overturning of the Roe versus Wade. And of course, when I was writing the film, I wasn't thinking of that. But yeah, this kind of breaks through the silence in such a way where let's talk about we get to talk about motherhood in a very humanized way, in a very nuanced way. It's not all black and white, like you're either murdering a child. Like there's all this noise on social media about abortion nowadays, and I want to create a space where you can talk about it in a very nuanced fashion, in where people are actually involved. Women's voices are actually heard. So yeah.
Okay, so definitely, a hot topic, a topic maybe polarizing, as well. Before I let you go, just a quick question for you, Derek. What's the biggest takeaway that you would like the viewers to get from your film?
Okay, the biggest takeaway, I feel like I want the viewers to listen to the women more than anything. Like there's so many opinions being laid out on social media, and it's deafening. And I think what needs to be heard now are the women who actually go through these things, who actually have to go through the giving birth and having to raise a child. So I want the viewers to take that and also open the conversation without just going through the propaganda. So yeah.
That's right. Well said, Derek. I mean, the Cinemalaya Film Fest starts on August 5th. So thank you once again, Derek Isabelle and Claudia, for joining us this morning right here on New Day. All the best to you.